Test, test. Test, test. Most of the crash shalom is real. Once again, back at it again. As always, it's the ISUPK. Starting on West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Of course, we under the leadership of Commanding General Yahana. What we teach is so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only are the true biblical Jews according to the Bible and according to archaeology. You understand? We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or camp. You understand? Priest Officer Maradakia, holding the Brotherhood class down, Spirit of the Most High. You understand? Of course, we are still, once again, living in America, living in these hellish days that we are, you understand, living in as a black man, Hispanic man, or Native Indian man. You understand? And it's very, very important not to be brainwashed on who you think or who you feel or is your leader. You understand? According to America, or according to your mindset, or according to what your wife said, or according to what your children say, or according to what your teachers say. You understand? We want to make sure, you understand, that we, kill all theologies when it comes to, as far as, whether it's Christian pastors, whether it's, these quote unquote black groups, whether it's, Islam or, Muslim, whatever the case may be. You understand? When it comes to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you understand, your rulership, you understand, your leadership, you understand, of course, comes from the Most High, you understand, comes from Christ, you understand, all the way down, you understand, to the ISUPK under Commander General Yahana, man. You understand? We don't want you to be, obsolete or, in the dust, you understand, when Christ returns with the 200 million angels to restore order in this place, man. You understand? Call Babylon the Great, call America, man. You understand? We want you to be on that right side, man. You understand? When Christ hands out those crowns, you understand, we want to make sure that, of course, every brother and sister, you understand, receive that, you understand, in that saying of well done. You understand? That's exactly what we want to do, man. You understand? But of course, we have to crush all of, the brainwashing that America has put on black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. You understand? I was at my slave today, man, earlier, and this happened earlier. I don't know. I'm not certain if it was yesterday or this past weekend, man. You understand? We just slaving and whatnot, and politics comes up. You understand? Here and there. You understand? Politics is not, it's supposed to be brought. It's not supposed to be brought up at the workplace, but of course, you understand, dealing with Israel or dealing with our oppressor. Of course, you understand, especially dealing with our oppressor. You understand, they are going to truly show their true colors, man. You understand? So I'm, just chopping it up with a Jake. You understand? in the world. You understand? And he made a comment, man, that just made me just cringe inside, man. You understand? He made a comment in saying that, well, we don't have, Trump in the office anymore. We finally got someone in the office that actually knows common sense and that has some type of, leadership skills. You understand? And as I'm hearing him say this, of course, gotta keep it professional, you understand? Gotta, make sure that, you don't say anything out of the way that could, jeopardize you losing your slavery. And I just say, hey man, that's your opinion. You understand? And I just told him, I don't agree with Trump or Biden. And I just left it at that. You understand? I didn't go into detail or anything of that nature. Of course, he wanted to know more and more and more. You understand? But I didn't, man. You understand? Because of course, you understand, I mean, good night. That could have been a conversation that could have lasted for hours upon hours, man. So I just kept it, just sweet and simple, man. You know what I'm saying? But that just gives you a mindset of not only how this Jake was feeling, but just imagine how other Jakes are feeling. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's female or male. You know what I'm saying? They are still thinking that, of course, now that we don't have Trump in the office, you understand, we have Joe Biden now, and, all great things are going to happen, man. Everything that Trump did is just going to go to the wayside. And now, that Biden's in the office, now he has quote unquote common sense. Or, he has some type of, leadership. You understand? We're going to go into a couple articles today. Lord allow, you understand? I'm definitely try to get through all of these articles and scriptures. You understand? Put together, some stuff to, present to the class today. And I'm hoping, Lord allow that I'll be able to get through all of these, these 2 articles and the scriptures. You understand? So we're going to, without further ado, of course, we're going to get straight into it. We're not going to hold any time. Of course, as always, if you got any questions or comments, go ahead and type those within the comment section, and, we'll be able to get to those accordingly. One moment here. Okay, yeah, we're not going to go to that. We're going to go to this one first. So this is the spokesman review. It says, a historic and deeply qualified choice. Biden selects transgender Dr. Rachel Levine as Assistant Health Security. Joe Biden, President, of America, selects transgender Dr. Rachel Levine as Assistant Health Security, man. You understand? When I was reading just the headlines of this, I'm thinking like, man, this is something, something is just so off about this headline, man. You understand? It says Biden selects transgender, of course, you understand? Transgender, for one, sticks out, you understand, of course, in as Assistant Health Security, man. You understand? So this transgender, you understand, which, was born a male, but now, transformed into a female, is going to be over the health security over America. You understand? This is not just, per city or, per state. This is for the whole U.S. You understand? And of course, you understand, this article, and of course they are still going within the actual works of this to actually get this transgender approved. You understand? But of course, with us living in America, we already understand. You understand the outcome of what's going to happen now. It says, if confirmed by the Senate, Rachel Levine, shown in 2006, will be the highest ranking transgender official in the U.S. government. That right there, man. It says will be the highest ranking transgender official in the U.S. government. She is a pediatrician and served as Pennsylvania Secretary of Health and Physician General, Bonnie Jo Mo, Washington Post. It says the highest ranking transgender official in the U.S. government, man. This transformer, this man that wanted to transform, wanted to be a, woman, has the opportunity to be the highest ranking official in the U.S. government, man. You understand? Over the whole U.S., man. That's a problem right there, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. The person that you voted for, Joe Biden, and of course, if you are within the truth, of course, you understand, we understand that you didn't vote, but of course, you understand, we are speaking to the brothers and sisters that are out in the world, man, the one that are lost, the one that are literally, man, stuck in that sand, you understand, that just can't get up out that sandbox, man. You understand? And just literally believes in everything America has to offer you, man. You understand? It says this transgender is going to be the highest ranking official in the U.S. government, man. A transgender is going to be the face of America, man, when it comes to the U.S. government, man. So, like, President-elect Joe Biden announced Tuesday that he will nominate Pennsylvania's top health official, Rachel Levine, to be his assistant secretary of health. Levine, a pediatrician, will become the first openly transgender federal official to be confirmed by the U.S. Senate. Man, this right here is just disgusting, man. And more, do more research on this, and more and more I do. Read articles and look at the news, and it just disgusts me, man. But of course, once again, we have to realize that we are living in America, and with America, anything goes. You understand? Anything goes with America, man. And this is exactly who, as far as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, stood in line to vote for it, man. You understand? Stood in line to vote for a man that is not even of your kind, man. You understand? Vote for our oppressor that's literally in the works of hiring transgenders, man. For time's sake, you understand, we're gonna go ahead and read through this article, man. It says Dr. Rachel Levine will bring a steady leadership and essential expertise we need to get people through this pandemic. A transgender being a leader, man. Once again, man, the ISUPK is the home of the truth, man. You understand? We have been prophesying this for years upon years, man. That these back then, just homosexuals, you know what I'm saying, now it's transgenders, the LGBT community, that they were going to rise, man. You understand? We have been saying this for years upon years, man, that the LGBT community is going to rise, man. You understand? And not only that, you know what I'm saying, they are going to be put in leadership roles, man, for America. Once again, this article says Dr. Rachel Levine will bring steady leadership and essential expertise we need to get people through the pandemic, no matter their zip code, race, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability, and meet the public health needs of our country. It in this critical moment and beyond. Biden said in a statement, she is a historic and deeply qualified choice to help lead our administration's health efforts. This is disgusting, man. This is disgusting. And this is the president that everyone, as far as Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, stood in no lines for. You understand? And, marching and, rioting and, doing all these abominable things. This is the person that is in office right now, man. And these are the things that Joe Biden is doing right up under your mouth, man. I mean, like, literally right up under your feet, man. Literally, man. As you speak that he's a quote-unquote good leader, he's doing this right behind your back, man. You understand? But of course, here within the ISUPK, man, we're going to make it, you understand, so that it don't be behind your back. It be literally right in front of your eyes, man. You understand? Do your research, man. You understand? Do your due diligence when it comes to this truth, man. And understand, man, that this leadership that is in here within America is not your true leadership, man. It is not your leadership whatsoever, man. A transgender being a leader, man. I'm going to read what Joe Biden said again, man, just so this can be embedded within our mindset on how evil and corrupt America is, man. It says, Dr. Rachel Levine will bring the steady leadership and essential expertise we need to get people through this pandemic, no matter their zip code, race, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability, and meet the public health needs of our country in this critical moment and beyond. Biden said in a statement, she is a historic and deeply qualified choice to help lead our administration health efforts. Man, let me take a drink to this, man, because this right here is just, it's just so disgusting, man. It's very, very disgusting to actually be reading this article here within 2021. And black people, as far as black Spencer Native Indians, we still believe that this is our, Joe Biden is our hope, man. You said that Joe Biden is going to bring, all these great things to the black community, man. No, man. He has a transgender that's going to possibly be the highest ranking U.S. the highest ranking official within the U.S. government, man. Within the U.S. government. You know what I'm saying? Not just a, city, state, you know what I'm saying? Within the U.S. government, man. And this is who we voted for, man. This is who we woke up at the crack of dawn for, man. All to get Trump out. And of course, best believe, you know what I'm saying, we do not agree with Trump as well, man. You understand? But we just letting you know that all of it is corrupt. All of it is abomination. All of it is not of the Most High, man. She is a historic and deeply qualified choice to help lead our administration's health efforts. As Pennsylvania's Secretary of Health, Levine has risen to national prominence for leading the state's public health response to the coronavirus pandemic, despite repeated and ugly attacks on her gender identity. Man, good night, man. This is just so. Oh man, when just reading this over and over again, it just becomes more backwards now on how America wants black Spencer Native Indians to think, man. You understand? They want us to pity, this man for becoming a transgender, man. No, man. And if y'all get some time, I want you to Google Dr. Rachel Levine, man. That is one ugly devil, man. That is one ugly devil, man. That is literally a man in a dress. That is a man in a dress. You understand? And the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You understand? Because not only that, man, our little kids, man. Every young black Spanking Native Indian, man. You understand? Every Jake in the world, man. You understand? When they wake up and go about their days. You understand? This person is going to be on national TV, man. You understand? This person is going to come to your kids' school to do presentations. You understand? This man is going to come to colleges and high schools. You understand? and spread a cause that has nothing to do with Israel whatsoever, man. You understand? Being a transgender, man, is against the Most High, man. You understand? A man is not supposed to lay with mankind, of course, and a woman is not supposed to lay with womankind. But good night, man. They have literally, man, they have literally, man, came up with this and just made it just so, and literally they have normalized this to a point where they have some type of leadership now. You understand? They have laws. You understand? Now, you understand, they are going to be in, the U.S. government. You understand? In the White House. You understand? All within the Senate. You understand? All throughout the houses. You understand? All throughout the all throughout your city councils, man. You understand? These people right here, they are going to literally, man, take over America, man. You understand? And it's all through this hidden agenda, man, of this LGBT community, man. You know what I'm saying? We have been saying this time after time, man. You understand? All throughout the Barack Obama era as well too, man. That they have this, man. And they are going to continue to push this all throughout the black community, man. Let's go ahead and keep on reading, man. Let's keep on reading, man, because I have another article that I really want to get into, and then we're going to get into some scriptures, man. You understand? Biden transition team noted that Levine, appointed by Democratic government Tom Wolf in 2017 as acting health security, was confirmed 3 times by the Republican-controlled state Senate to serve as Secretary of Health and the state's physician general. At the time, she was one of only a handful of transgender officials serving in elected or appointed offices nationwide. If confirmed as Assistant Secretary of Health, Levine will be the highest-ranking transgender official in the U.S. government. In the U.S. government, man. Just like we said earlier, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. These are not your leaders right here, man. These are not your leaders. You understand? How can you even listen to a transgender, man? Once again, man, if you have time, look up Rachel Levine, man. That is one ugly man, man. Should like you, man. President Biden said throughout his campaign that this administration will represent America. Good night, man. He said all throughout his presidential campaign that his administration will represent America, man. And he is definitely representing America, man, by bringing in these transgenders, man. Bringing in these homosexuals, these lesbians, man. You understand? He is literally making America great again. You understand? Him and Donald Trump are just the same, man. You understand? They want to further oppress blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and continue to brainwash us in their lives, man. In their lusts. You understand? That's what they are continuing to, that's what they're going to continue to do. Let's see here. President Biden said throughout his campaign that his administration will represent America. Said Mary Kingsley, Marie Kingsley, the executive director of the National Center for Transgender Equality. I didn't even know that they even had anything like this, man. It says National Center for Transgender Equality, man. You understand? They want to make it where it's equal for a transgender to be able to do the same exact things that a normal person would do, or a man that, that doesn't want to be a transgender. Meaning that if a transgender, that a born man, wants to transform into a woman, that they'll be able to legally be able to go into a woman's restroom, or vice versa. If a female born as a female transforms into a male, she'll be able to go into a male's restroom. You understand? This is exactly what you understand what America has come to, man, and what America is pushing down our throats, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like the scripture says, man, do not partake in any of her ways, man. Do not partake in these ways, man. Said, today he made clear that transgender people are an important part of our country. This is Joe Biden, man. President Joe Biden. President of America. He said today he made it clear that transgender people are an important part of our country, man. Just imagine what this is, man. We have been saying time after time that this is literally just the tip of the iceberg of what's going to happen to America, man, as they continue to push this agenda on Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, as they continue to push all of their lies, all of their deceits, and everything that is against the Most High upon the Most High chosen people, man. We have been continuing to say that this is going to happen. This is going to happen. More plagues, more famine, more confusion is going to continue to happen. And this is confusion right here, man. This is nothing but confusion right here, man. He said that transgender people are an important part of our country, man. They want to make them important. Transgenders. Good night, man. Serving under Xavier Bersire, Biden's nominee to head of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Levine, would oversee key health offices and programs across the department. 10 regional health offices nationwide, the Office of the Surgeon General, and U.S. Public Health Services Commission corporations, man. It says the Office of Surgeon General, man. You understand? In the U.S. Public Health Services Commission corporation. Give me 1 second. I want to see. If I'm not mistaken, the U.S. Surgeon General is the the ones over the nurses and public health. But I want to make sure. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. So that's exactly what that is, man. You understand? This transgender is going to be over pretty much anything that has to do health wise. You understand? So of course, when you're going for your checkups, you understand, when you're taking your kids, to get their vaccines, or to get their shots for school, or to actually get their checkups as well too. You understand? Don't be surprised if you see a transgender, you understand, touching and taking blood from your child, man. Do not be surprised when you see a transgender, you understand, asking you, you understand, to get unclothed, you understand, and let me check areas. You understand? Don't be surprised when you see transgenders, you understand, just pop up all throughout the hospitals, man. You understand? All throughout the health systems, man. You understand? The what they call them, urgent cares. You understand? Your family doctors. You understand? Don't be surprised, man, when you see all of these abominable things happen, man. You understand? Because of course, You know what I'm saying? If you have a transgender running all of this, who is that person going to most think about, man? Her own kind, man, or his own kind, man. Whatever the case may be, man. So do not be surprised when you see a transgender, you understand, asking you, these, the questions about your, about your child, or when they're going to get checked up, or when you're going to get checked up, man. Don't be surprised when you see that transgender, you know what I'm saying? Asking you to be their family, asking you if they can be, your family's provider, man, or the family's doctor, man. You understand? This is just the tip of the iceberg, man, of what is going to happen, man. Let's keep on reading here. Her nomination comes after an election season in which a record number of LGBT plus candidates ran for office, and after 4 years of a presidential administration that repeatedly erased protections for transgender people in healthcare, federal employment, federal prisons, homeless shelters, and other housing services receiving federal funds, man. Exactly what I just said, man. All throughout the healthcare, it says federal employment, federal prisons, homeless shelters, housing services, man. These, what is it, the LGBTQ plus, what? I have no idea what that plus sign mean. Good night, man. They're going to slowly, man. You know what I'm saying? Rise, man. Slowly rise, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be all of a sudden, they're just going to continue to pop up, man. You understand? Continue to be on, on the news, on TV shows, on movies. And it says right here, man, listen, all throughout, you understand, all throughout healthcare, federal employment, federal prisons, homeless shelters, and other housing services, man, that receives federal funds. Biden has signaled a dramatic shift from Trump's administration when it comes to the inclusions of the transgender community. He mentioned transgender people in his acceptance speech and released a lengthy platform outlining his plans to prioritize the LGBTQ plus rights. Joe Biden, man, pedophile Biden is literally, man, going to push these rights, man, for the LGBT community, man. The LGBTQ plus community, man, with their rights, man, and what they wasn't able to do, you understand, and what they're going to be able to do now, man. Biden also named his transition team, Sean Kelly, former specialist assistant to Undersecretary of Defense for Acquisition Technology and Logistics, and coordinator of the Defense Department Warfighter Senior Integration Group. Kelly was the first transgender veteran to be appointed by a U.S. president. More and more people, man. More and more transgenders. Over the last 2 months, advocates have urged Biden to nominate LGBTQ plus leaders to key positions in the administration. Biden named Pete, I don't know, slander this, Pete Buttigieg to lead the U.S. Department of Transportation, making him first openly LGBTQ plus person nominated to be a permanent cabinet position as the highest ranking appointed transgender official in the U.S. Levine was often near the top of advocates' lists suggested names for top roles. More and more transgenders, man. More and more transformers, man, taking over America, man. Taking over America, man. More and more. More and more. But these are going to be the ones that lead America, man. This Biden administration and, everyone that believes in the Biden movement and, hope is going to come and a change is going to come. A change is truly coming out. You understand, with this LGBTQ plus, leaders and, they have all their, all these people that are just going to just literally just rise all throughout America and all throughout, the U.S. government and the White House and all the health cares and, anything that you can name, man. Fortune 500 companies are going to be, forced to hire these people. You understand? All these restaurants and, all these, all these blue and black collar companies now, man, they're going to be forced to actually, at least have probably, anywhere from, 5 to 10 trans, genders or, a person that identifies within the LGBT community. So like LGBTQ plus community, you understand? They're going to be required, man, for all of this, man. She's just so highly qualified regardless of her gender identity, said Rafi Friedman Gerpen, who was the first openly transgender appointee in the Obama White House. Everybody loved Obama. He was the one that started it all, man. He was literally the one that started all this, man. But everybody loved him. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, man. First openly transgender appointee in the Obama White House. Friedman Gerpen happened to be in Pennsylvania when friends on Tuesday morning when the news of Levine nomination broke. We all screamed, she said. It is well deserved, and I think it sends a message to the trans community about how valuable we are. We have a seat at the table. There's no doubt about that. They have a seat at the table now. It says that a graduate of Harvard University and Tulane Medical School, Levine was a chief resident at Mount Sinai Medical Center in New York, where she also taught. In 2014, she was a top doctor at Penn State Milton S. Hershey Medical Center and served on the board of Equality Pennsylvania, a statewide gay rights group. When Wolf asked her to co-chair his transition team for health matters. Oh man. I wouldn't say that those health matters had something to do with, being a trans. So I'll throw that out there. The following year, Wolf appointed her as Pennsylvania Physician General, the state's top doctor. Impressed with her background in behavior and mental health, the state Senate voted Shalaya. The vote. Hold on. Shalaya. Impressed with her background in behavior and mental health, the state Senate voted to approve her. Shalaya, paying little attention to her gender identity during the confirmation process. With very few So like with very few exemptions, being transgender is not an issue, she told the Washington Post in 2016, declining to comment on the attack by former Florida congressman. After Levine received a promotion to become Pennsylvania health security, the coronavirus raised her profile across the state and the country, as she sought to contain the pandemic with aggressive social distancing rules. It also made her the target for more frequent abuse. One attack in particular made headlines as and earned a scathing rebuke from the governor. A photo of a man sitting in the carnival dump tank wearing a floral print dress and a long blonde wig. The man said he was going for a Marilyn Monroe look, but organized a carnival fundraiser in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, he said. Resembled Levine. Let me skip down here. Where I want to go here. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna skip down for time's sake, and I'm gonna skip to the other article. And then we're gonna get to the scriptures. The entire nation got to watch her succeed in the face of really difficult attacks, said State Representative Brian Sims, a Democrat in Pennsylvania House of Representation, and an LGBTQ plus activist who have known Levine for years. Republicans still deny her basic equality as she focuses on saving their lives. Sims has seen how Levine's leadership has forced people in the state to better understand the transgender community and to learn how to address transgender people like her. Once again, leadership. They all want to believe that an LGBTQ plus person, or he, she, or a transgender, lesbian, homosexual, whatever the case may be, can have some type of leadership skills, man. Good night. Never before have I seen more people proactively correctly using pronouns, even some of those who oppose her. Sims said she's robbed people of the false premise that they don't know any trans people and therefore don't need to be respectful of trans people. Levine rarely talks about herself publicly, Sims said, but he remembered a powerful moment from July when Levine began her regularly scheduled pandemic briefing to directly respond to the transphobic attacks she had been suffering for months. You understand? And that just shows you, and that's how, how they put this within words. They want you to feel, some type of, grief for this person. They want you to, feel sorry for these transgenders. They want you to feel, that the LGBT community plus that they have a voice, and that you should back them up, man. You know what I'm saying? Within reading this, reading this article time at a time. They want you to feel some type of, have a little soft spot for the LGBTQ, the LGBTQ plus community, man. That's what they want, man. They want you to have a soft spot for these, man, for these people, man, that are, that are brainwashing us, man. That they want us to feel some type of, grief and, feel sorry for them and, want us to, give them hugs and, pat them on the back and, say everything's going to be okay. Give them, motivational words for, the people that's making fun, quote unquote, making fun of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want us to do, man. You understand? They want us to literally, man. You understand? Lower our morale. You understand? Lower our everything. You understand that we have against them, and they want us to be, like little puppies, man, to them, man. You understand? Just go up to them and give them a puppy face and let them hold us and let us, literally, man, let them hold us and let them talk to us and in the end, let us, literally let them brainwash us, man. You know what I'm saying? We are letting these people brainwash us, man. You understand? A transgender being a leader, transgender, transformer, whatever the case may be, homosexual, gay, you understand, lesbian. They want us to, literally see fit for them to, have some type of leadership, man. For them to have some type of leadership, man. Where we at? Good night, man. we gonna get into this last article. I'm gonna try to skim through this article. You understand? And it's not even a long article, and then we're gonna go to these scriptures, man, and just show and crush, what this false leadership and this false hope that has brainwashed blacks, fans, and Native Indians, man. You understand? We want to make sure, man, that we continue to not, believe in what, Barack Obama or Joe Biden or even America's old president Donald Trump, man, what they said and wanted us to believe in and wanted us to do and forget our culture, forget what's within us, man. Forget about being a black man, Hispanic man, or Native Indian. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want us to do, man. They want us to put everything aside, man, and follow their ways, man. Let's see here. Erston Littleson said, that's not no leadership. And damn right. You know what I'm saying? And no, I don't feel bad for the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? And we shouldn't, man. We should not feel bad for them, man, whatsoever, man. Why, you know what I'm saying? Why should we feel bad for them, man? Why should we feel bad for them, man? That's the question, man. Why should we feel bad for them, man? We shouldn't, man. Let's read this last article. Elijah, kind of, okay, yeah, we still good on time. I just want to read this quick little article right here. Let's see here. Biden taps transgender veteran to join Department of Defense transition team. President Joe Biden has chosen a transgender veteran to be a part of the transition team at the Department of Defense. Sean Kelly previously worked in the Obama administration and in multiple defense and transportation roles, and became the first transgender to be appointed by a president in 2013. Man, just like we said earlier, and this person was in the last article. You know what I'm saying? But we of course wanted to pinpoint how Barack Obama was the head honcho for this movement, man. You know what I'm saying? And how Joe Biden is literally going to follow his footsteps, man. He's literally going to follow Barack Obama's footsteps when it comes to pushing this agenda. You know what I'm saying? All throughout America, man. All across the earth, man. Push this agenda to the point where what, man? We feel sorry for it. Or more importantly, man, we just accept it. You understand? We just accept that. Oh man, hey, that person, he can, or he or she can live their life just as long as they don't bring it over here, man. And all that's true, man. You know what I'm saying? Good and dandy, man. But this should bring some type of, rage, you know what I'm saying, within yourselves, man. Why, man? Because it's not only you that has to, has to look at this or has to partake in this. It's your little ones as well too, man. You understand? And if you don't have kids, of course, you probably have little cousins or brothers and sisters that maybe be a little bit a little bit younger than you or even older than you. If you have some type of knowledge that what's going on here within America is wrong, and you truly care about them, and of course you have just people in general that you truly care about. Those are the ones that are in danger. Of what America is truly doing to us, as far as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Those are the ones that are truly in danger, the ones that you truly love, man. You understand? So Barack Obama, man, was the head honcho for this, man. He was a true advocate for this, man. Behind closed doors, of course, man. Behind closed doors, man, he was a true advocate for this. And now Joe Biden is about to push this, man. He's about to pump this all throughout America, all throughout the black community, man. All throughout the school systems, man. You understand? Especially all throughout the school systems, man. All throughout Illinois, already they have to, have within their lesson plans as far as, some type of, LGBT plus, plus, guidelines or giving some type of education on it, what they're on, what a third or fourth grade has a choice within their own identity. You understand? Already passed throughout Illinois, I believe. It's in the works of passing down there in Alabama. So of course, man, this is literally just the tip of the iceberg of what they are planning to do, state by state, city by city, county by county, man. You understand? These transgenders, man. These transgenders, man, are going to literally, man, slowly but surely, man, take off, man. You understand? All throughout America, man. Once again, all throughout America, man. So be careful, man. You understand? Gird up your loins, man. You understand? Don't be fearful, man. You understand? Let the Most High fight for you. You understand? Let the Most High, protect you. You understand? Lean on this brotherhood and sisterhood that is within the ISUPK, man. Man. Lean on that, man. Let's see here. Skelly appointment comes as the Trump administration has banned transgender people from serving in the military under their self-identified gender. The ban is still being battled in court, but Biden has signaled that he plans to overturn the executive order after he's sworn in as president. Skelly has worked as an acquisition analyst at the CACI International Corporation, an international IT consultation firm, for the past 2 years. The U.S. Navy veteran joined the Obama administration in 2019, first as the special assistant and to the Undersecretary of Defense for Acquisition Technology and Logistics at the Department of Defense, then as a director of office of the Executive Secretaries at the Department of Transportation. Let's see here. Skelly is also vice president of Out in National Security, an advocacy organization for LGBTQ plus national security professionals, man. So I mean, we can we can continue to beat this over and over again, man. To just just continue to show you how evil and how disgusting, you know what I'm saying, your America president is of Joe Biden is, man, and what his agenda is, man, and what he's pushing, you know what I'm saying, and what he has already done, man. It was another article, you know what I'm saying, I was reading where he has signed, you know what I'm saying, within his first week of being president, as far as for transgender boys, you know, so of course, from a boy transitioning to a female, that they are able to participate in girls' sports. So now, if you're born a boy and you transform, you transition to a male, now you will be able to participate. So I think I got it backwards. Yeah, if you were born a man, a boy, and you transition to a girl, you will be able to participate in girls' sports, man. So you will be able to look manly as can be. You know what I'm saying? Broad shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Big calf muscles, strong legs, and you will be able to participate in girls' sports, man. This is just more and more of what Joe Biden is pushing, man. He's pushing this agenda all up on us, man. To the point where, like I said earlier, we just going to have to accept it, man. Just going to have to accept it, man, as Black Spanish and Native Indians, man. But of course here, man, within the ISUPK, man, we know that we do not have to accept it, man. We understand that we do not have to accept it whatsoever, man. One moment here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Should lie here. Give me 1 second, should lie. I'll be right back. Oh, we should like about that, y'all. Like, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get to these scriptures, man. You understand? First scripture we're gonna go to the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. Let me get it up here real quick. You understand? Because of course here within the ISUPK, man, we are not going to bite our tongue about this truth, man. You understand? We are not going to bite our tongue when it comes to helping out Black Spanish and Native Indians, man. Why, man? Because we truly love Black Spanish and Native Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? And love is an action word, man. You know what I'm saying? And we are putting forth the action and the effort, you know what I'm saying, to rise up, you know what I'm saying, and rise up this nation over America, man. You understand? So that we'll be able to come back to our true identity, man. You know what I'm saying? And not believing in lies of what America wants us to believe in, man. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10 reads, which say to, so this is the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, You know what I'm saying? So of course, you know what I'm saying, of course, when we are out on those corners, you know what I'm saying, blazing on our oppressor, blazing on, Joe Biden, and, blazing on these transgenders, blazing on the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? Black Spanish and Native Indians, man, they don't want us to even say anything about it, man. It says, prophesy not unto us, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, prophesy not unto us right things. It says, speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit, man. They want us to go out on the corners and say, oh, everybody's for Joe Biden, man. Everybody's for, the LGBTQ plus community. Everybody's for, just, living your own life, and you only live once, man. That's what they want us to say, man. And you know what I'm saying? They want us to literally lie to them, man. You know what I'm saying? But of course, here within the ISUPK, man, like I said earlier, we are going to spread this truth, man, until Christ returns, man. You understand why, man? Because we have righteous leaders here within the ISUPK, man. You understand that has been rocking and rolling, man, since 1969, man. Has been rocking and rolling since 1969, and we are not going to stop, man, until our King returns, man, to restore order within this place, man. You understand? There's not going to be no more LGBTQ plus no more when Christ returns, man. You understand? And we are forewarning you of that, man. You understand? We are literally trying to pull you out of believing in that or accepting that, man. You understand? Within this truth, man. It says, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit, man. You understand? That's what they want us to do, man. That's what they want us to do, man. They want us to prophesy deceits, man. They want us to prophesy what America has for them, man. You know what I'm saying? And be agreeance with it, man. And be in agreeance with it, man. Prophesies us deceits, man. They want us to be just like our oppressor, man. They want us to literally be advocates for the LGBTQ plus community, man. These transgenders, man. You understand? They want us to be advocates, man. You understand? And be in agreement with Dwayne Wade's son. You understand? Being able to choose his identity, man. In all other cases, all throughout America, man. That's what they want us to do, man. But we, of course, here within the ISUPK, man, we are going to stand firm in what we believe in, man. You understand? We are going to stand firm within these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You understand? And we are not going to prophesy deceits, man. You understand? We are not going to speak unto you smooth things, man. We're going to speak to you what's righteous, man. You understand? We're going to give you that righteous counsel, man. That righteous advice, man. That's what we're going to do, man. We're going to give you everything righteous, man, and nothing negative, man. You understand? It may be a lot of things that you may not want to hear, but it's going to be beneficial for you, man. It's going to help you overcome America. It's going to help you battle your demons, man. That's true leadership, man. That's true leadership, man. That's going to help you, man. You understand? How can a transgender or a person of that community know what it is to be a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, man, growing up, man? You understand? You understand? And of course, 9 out of 10 of them, they're gonna say, oh, I have, quote unquote Black friends, and I grew up with them, and hung out with them, and I have friends that are still black to this day. Man, that doesn't mean anything, man. That's just saying, literally, man, that you don't know what it is to be a Black or Hispanic or Native Indian, man. You understand? They not growing up in in these hoods where it's just a one way in and one way out. You understand? They not living in reservoirs right now, man. You understand? They not, doing anything and everything it is to do to get across that border, man. And shout out to our ISUPKRIBE brothers, man. Some of the hardest working people all throughout Israel, man. They don't know what it is to be an Israelite, man. They don't know what it is to be a black man. So how can they be a leader for black people, man? How can they be a leader for black people if they don't know what it is to be a black man or black woman, black child? You understand? Black infant. They don't know what it is to be that, man. So how can they rightfully, say that they're going to be a leader over all this nation, man? Over America, man. You understand? We are living in America, but of course, you understand, we are far, far, far from America, man. You understand? Far from America, man. Because we understand what they are doing to Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. We understand the brainwashing, the poison that they are pushing all throughout the black community, man. And all we're trying to do is, like the scripture says, man, Zephaniah 2:1, man, gather together, man. Yea, gather together. Why? Because we are that nation that is not desired, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are truly a nation that is truly not desired, man. So why not gather together, man? Why? Because when we gather together, man, we're going to be able to do what? Arise, man. And come back to our natural roots, man. Come back to our true identity, man. Come back and follow the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's true leadership, man. And that has been exemplified all throughout the ISUPK, man. You understand? All across the four corners of the earth, man. Throughout the ISUPK, man. You understand? And we're going to keep on rocking and rolling, man. Because we truly give a damn about Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Give me 1 second here. One moment here. So like in 1 second. We're going to go to the book of Proverbs 29. Give me 1 second here. Just wait 1 second here. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You understand? All throughout the ISUPK, man, we are rejoicing on the inside, man, because we know that we have righteous leadership, man, throughout the generals. So like the commander general, you know what I'm saying? The generals, the captains, you know what I'm saying? The camp leaders, the officers, man. You know what I'm saying? The troopers, the young men, man, even the sisters, man. You understand? We rejoice, man, because we know we have righteous leadership, man. You understand? We know that, our leader is not going to say anything that is against this Bible, man. Our Constitution, man. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. And it's just so right, man. You understand? That's the right thing to do, man. You understand? America wants you to do the wrong thing. That's what America wants you to do, man. They want you to hate your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? They want you to persecute your sister, man. They want you to be disloyal to your kids, man. That's what America wants you to do, man. But of course, here within ISUPK, man, we say love your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Look out for that sister, man. Let them kids play around, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that they are fed, man. Make sure that they have food and, clothes on their back, man. Make sure that they will be able to, know who they truly are, man. And know who they truly serve, man. That's some attributes of a righteous leader right there, man. Not lying to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Not giving you all of these false hopes and these false lies, man. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear the rule, the people mourn. Whether you believe it or not, man, Blacks, and Native Indians all across America, the earth, we are in true mourning right now, man. We are in true mourning right now, man. Why? Because America has truly failed us, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing good has come out of America when it comes to being for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Nothing has came good out of it, man. When it comes to doing something that's a rightful act, or doing something that's righteous, or doing something that is just right. You understand? Nothing has come out of America that is right when it comes to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. All of it has been rape, robbery, stealing our identity, stealing our kids, man, stealing our wives, man, raping our men, man, raping our women, man. Nothing has coming out of, nothing in America has come out righteous, man. Nothing whatsoever, man. Nothing, man. But of course, here within ISUPK, man, because of course we are living in America, but man, we are so far away from America, man. So far away from America, man, that it's almost it's almost like what we're doing is wrong and what America is doing is right. You know what I'm saying? We are trying to raise up Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians all across the earth, and they are bringing down Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, and we are looked at as the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bring people back to their true identity, following these laws, statutes, and commandments, and they are coming up with their own laws and their constitutions, which is only for them, and they are pushing it all throughout the Black community, and they are looked upon as, oh, we have some type of hope in them, or something about them is going to change. You understand? Or something's going to something's going to happen within Joe Biden, that he's going to look at Black people differently, because Joe Biden, he really didn't like Donald Trump. He was a proud American, or he was a true redneck, and for his people, man. Joe Biden, he just going to change all of that, man. No, man, not at all. Not at all. Should like. One moment here. Let's see. See, Erston Lewison said, God loves everyone and Jesus died for the whole world. Everybody can be saved, and what our people want to hear, sir, that is absolutely correct. He also said Esau can never understand Israelite pain and destruction and being slaves in America. That is absolutely right as well, too. You understand? They will never understand what it is to be Black. That's just literally straight up and down, man. They are not going to be able to understand what it is to be black, man. Um, let's go to the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 17. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4. And when I say verse 17, you understand? Because, of course, once again, blacks, and Native Indians, you understand? Just like we believed in some type of hope or change within Barack Obama, you understand? We are believing in that same hope within an oppressor. You understand? Barack Obama, of course, is not our people. He's a filthy, disgusting African. He's a heathen. You understand? That did not do anything for the black community. You understand? Of course, when we say blacks, we mean blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. He did not do anything for us. And now, 2021 comes around, and, we just think something magical is going to happen with pervert Biden. You understand? Pervert Biden is just going to magically, miraculously, do something, within the White House that's going to change, his output or what he thinks about, when it comes to Israel, man. That's what blacks, fans, and Native Indians. That's what we truly believe in. So we believe in that false hope. So we believe in that one day he's going to, wake up out of his sleep, or have a dream, or some type of hocus pocus is going to happen, and he's just going to come to the realization and say, man, these children of Israel, you understand, the Most High chosen people, man, we gotta help them out. You understand? We gotta do something for them. No, man, that is not going to happen, man. Did we not see it within Barack Obama? You understand? Barack Obama did not do anything for blacks, fans, and Native Indians, man. A lot of people, of course, once again, man, a lot of the police brutality happened all up under the quote-unquote leadership, or change and hope of Barack Obama, man. Trayvon Martin's killing happened during the Barack Obama era, man. And he said something, some little, Obama, fake little speech, he hoped that justice is served. When he knew that he could, within one signature, push for, something to change, man, to make a true change. But of course, he's not, one of us. He don't understand, what it was to be like, what it was to be Trayvon Martin, man. He didn't understand what it was to be Philando Castile. You understand? He didn't know what it was to be Freddie Gray. You understand? He didn't understand what it was to be a Tamir Rice, Sandra Bland, Walter Scott. He didn't understand any of that. So how can we continue to, believe now, since Joe Biden is within office, that something is just going to change, man? Nothing is going to change. It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. It says, as for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. Blacks, fans, and Native Indians, now we look up to the leadership of America, the leadership of the senators, the congressmen, you understand, the city councils, you understand, the White House for help. We are continually looking up to them for help. But the scripture says, in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. We have watched over this nation over and over and over and over again that cannot save us, man. America cannot save blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We need to stop putting our hope in our, saying that we need help from America, man. And what we need to do is go back into these scriptures, man, because it gives you all the information and tools that you need to be able to survive here in America, man. All of it, man. All throughout the scriptures, man. We have to come back. Test. We have to come back to what's rightfully ours, man. When it comes within these scriptures, man. When it comes to leaving America alone. Let America be America, man. Let our oppressor, let these heathens partake in all of what she has to offer them. For all what she has to offer, man. But as far as you, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, come back to your roots, man. And when I mean roots, I mean, come back to, what your forefathers have, fought for, man, truly fought for. You understand, when it comes to these scriptures, man. When it comes to being a righteous brother. When it comes to be a virtuous sister, man. When it comes to be an obedient child, man. That's what it's going to take, man. That's what it's going to take. 1 second here. You understand? That's what it's truly going to take for us to be able to not worry about what you understand, what America even has to offer. You understand? We'll be worrying about, what the Most High has to offer us now. You understand? That's what we'll be, more concerned about, and more diligent, be more diligently man. You know what I'm saying? What, man, like, man, I'm, doing all these great things, man, what the Most High has to offer for me, man. All of these great things, man. These law statutes, and commandments, man. We have our own dietary law, man. We have our own holidays, man. We have our own high holy days, man. That's something that you'll be able to partake in, man. You understand? Having your own high holy days and not, partaking in America, heathenistic holidays. All of it's pagan, all of it's man-made, man. Do what the Most High is ordering you to do, man, when it comes to these scriptures, man. And that's true leadership right there, man. We are telling you not to believe in America, live in the quote unquote American dream, and just to make it clear, is nothing wrong with having money or having finances and having all the houses and cars, whatever the case may be. But as long as you're doing it the most righteous way possible, man. And if you don't know if you're doing it the most righteous way possible, man, contact us, man. Contact your camp leader, man. Contact your captain, man. Contact the officers, man. You know what I'm saying? We will set you right, man. That's our sole duty, man. our sole duty is to give it down about blacks and Native Indians, man. Because America has given up on you years upon years ago, man. Years upon years ago, man. Over 400 years, man. Over 400 years. Over 400 years, and we still have some type of hope, or some type of hope, or something's going to change, or some type of miracle's going to happen, or just something is going to someone's going to quote unquote give us the favorable act, or just like Joe Biden said within an article, how the transgender community is an important part of America, man. You don't see him saying, oh, blacks, and Native Indians, they are going to be a very, very important part within America. No, man, he said the transgender community is going to be a very important factor when it comes to America, man. When it comes to America, man. That's who we selected to be, in the White House, man. That's who we selected. That's who we want to be within our White House, man. He has not said anything when it comes to, blacks, and Native Indians, man, and our lifestyles, man. Why, man? Because he don't understand our lifestyles, man. And the crazy thing about it, he don't want to understand our lifestyle, man. But it's no sweat, you know what I'm saying? Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it from here, man. We are really going to take it from here, man. We are going to take it from here, man, because we care for our people, man. We truly care for our people. Truly, truly care for our people, man. One moment here. Try to get a couple more scriptures here before time allows. All right, let's go ahead and go to, what was that, Isaiah? Yeah, let's go ahead and stay in the book of Isaiah. Come on now. See, this is where I want to go. Isaiah 55. I can't pull that up here. Verse 6. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. It says, seek 55 and verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. You understand? Let the wicked man forsake in all of his ways, man. Let Joe forsake in all of his ways. Let Barack Obama forsake in all of their ways. But you seek the Most High, man. It says, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon, man. Meaning, man, in a nutshell, that it is perfectly fine, man, that you once believed in the American way, that you once believed in, what America had to offer for you, and that you believed in, being an advocate for the LGBTQ plus community, that you once were that, man. But now is the time, man, for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, of course, to come back to the Most High, man. Just like the scripture says, wow, he is near, man. He is near, man. Seek the Most High, man. Keep on seeking them. Seek the Most High. Seek these scriptures, man. Seek true leadership, man. That's only going to be found here within our ISUPK under Commander Jenny Hanna, man. Seek that. You understand? Stop seeking what America has to offer for you. Stop seeking the LGBT community, man. Stop seeking pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Stop seeking hating your brother and sister, man. Stop seeking all of these all these undefiled acts, man. All these unnatural sex acts. Being a sexual deviant, man. That has been carried down through the Black community from the Roman Catholic Church, man. Stop seeking these Christian churches. You understand? Stop seeking your pastor, which is nothing but a filthy, disgusting liar as well too. You understand? Stop seeking all of these abominable things. That is going straight contrary to what the Most High has for you, Black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, in all of Israel. We need to seek the Most High, man, while he is near. You understand? One moment here. One moment. All right. Let's see here. We'll go to the book of James, I believe. Let's make sure. In this book of James, chapter 1, verse 16, it says, "Do not err, my beloved brethren." Do not err, man. Meaning, man, do not do anything that's against the Most High, man, or do something that's wrong, man, or make an error, man. You understand? When it comes to these laws, statutes, and commandments, do not have an error. You understand? When it comes to serving the Most High, or looking after your brothers and sisters, man. Do not have error, man. And that's straight up and down simple right there, man. Love the hell out of your brothers and sisters, man. That's the best thing that you can do for yourselves, man. Not only for yourselves, for your people, man. Be for your people, man. Sometimes say we're gonna keep on rocking and rolling. What was that? Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, yeah. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36. I'm going to read a few of these scriptures here. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, and verse 1. It says, "Have mercy upon us, O Lord God of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. You understand? As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O Most High. Verse 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, and that they may set forth the wondrous works. Verse 7 says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. You understand? This is what we pray for here within the ISUPK, man. You understand why, man? You understand why do we want destruction to be upon these other nations and unto the heathens and unto our oppressors and unto every quote unquote black leader that has mistreated and misled blacks and Native Indians, man? Why? Because they have literally, man, put them in the same category, in the same classification. You understand? The same gender identity as America, man. You understand? That's why we want this place to burn, man. That's why we want and that we pray that our King returns with the 200 million angels to restore order within this place, man. You understand? Because we are getting sick and tired of seeing America rise, man. You understand? And in all reality, man, this is just all biblical prophecy, and truly, America is falling, man. You understand? Because of course, all throughout prophecy, man, it says that these things that we are seeing right now, that is going to happen, man. And this is just the beginning of America falling, man. You understand? But of course, within the mindset of a worldly person or a person that's not within the truth, they are seeing something rise, man. As far as this LGBTQ plus community rise, man, and they're just so built up with the confusion and the brainwash, and they think that that's the right thing, man. Not knowing that this is just the beginning of Israel's heaven, man. You understand? Where true leaders are going to take over this place, man. Righteous leaders are going to take over this place, man. You understand? We have been saying it day in and day out that this day will come, man. And we believe so hardly that it is going to happen, man. You can call us crazy, you can call us, black extremists, which we are. You understand? We can, call us whatever you want us to call us, man. You understand? But as long as you're going to come within the way of, raising our people, raising the dead, raising black Hispanics and Native Indians, man, hey, call us whatever you want to call us, man. Because we're going to continue to rock and roll as we have been, man, to wake up the lost 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's what we're going to continue to do, man. We're going to keep on reading. It says, verse 8, it says, make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Verse 10, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathens that say, there is none other but we. There is none other but we. That's what Joe Biden is pushing right now, man. He wants the transgender community to be the face of America, man. and literally saying, man, that they are going to play a very significant part in America, man. Very significant part in America. Should like in one moment here. You understand? So we have to, man, once again, man, we cannot, as far as here within this truth in the ISUPK, we cannot stress enough how it is and how important it is to literally, man, continue to shed yourself of the world, man. Whatever you may think that you're battling with, trust me and believe me that we have trained priests and captains and officers and generals, Salaki, for the order. You understand, generals and captains and officers, man, that have been through exactly what you're going through, if not worse. And if they haven't been through it, man, best believe, man, someone else has, man. You understand? Someone else has, man. So don't get, you know what I'm saying, don't think that you're, you know what I'm saying, whatever you may, you know what I'm saying, whatever you are going through, don't think that it's, impossible to overcome, man. You understand? Because you look at, man, good night, man. Look at, man, it's just so many, you know what I'm saying, brothers all throughout, you know what I'm saying, the scriptures, man, that were just so defiled, man. Look at, the story of, who was that? Who was that? Shalaya. Oh man, this is going. One moment here. I gotta make sure I quote this right. Jonah. Yeah, so look at look at the story of Jonah, man, of how he, literally, man, went, the total opposite of what the Most High was telling him to do, man. Total opposite, man. And if you got time and read, read the story of Jonah, man. You understand? And then you got Paul, man. You understand? Which literally persecuted, you understand, Israelites, man. You understand? Literally killed Israelites, man. And you got brothers and sisters here within the ISUPK, man, had literally, you understand, drug dealers, man. You understand, ex-drug users, man. You understand, traffickers, man. You understand, prostitutes, man, whores and whoremongers, man, strippers, man, murderers. You understand? All coming out the hoods of America, man. All coming out of, poverty. You understand? All coming out of America, literally, man. Living in it and, being a part of it and, making it our daily routine until one day, man, whether it was on a street corner or whether you were just, walking past and you got a flyer and you decided to, call the number and come to class. And now, man, we are doing exactly what, the priests and prophets did all throughout the scriptures, man. Wake up our people, man. Wake up our people, man. Why, man? Because that's our sole duty, man. That's true leadership, man. That's righteous leadership, man. You understand? We are building a residual cycle of leaders, man. True leaders, righteous leaders that are for and will stand for Black, Spanish, and Native Indians, man. That's what we are standing for, man. Let's see here. We're probably gonna get one more scripture here, and then we're gonna. Let's see here. Go up here. One moment here. Here we go. Yeah, First Peter chapter 2 verse 17 says, "Honor all men, Love the brotherhood, fear the Most High, and honor the King, man. This is how we fight America, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear God, and honor the King. You understand? If this was the Christian church teaches that, of course, all these abominable things as far as what America has to offer, God loves everybody, Christ didn't do away with the laws, Christ died for everybody, and, the Most High surely can't, be a racist and can't have a certain people over all the, have a certain people over a certain people. That's what your Christian church, quote unquote preaches, or, that's what's, within their theology, whatever the case may be. No, man, the scripture says, man, his law, statutes, and commandments are not grievous, man. It's not hard, man, once you become that new creature, man. Once you shed yourself of the world, and continue to shed yourself of the world, man. Apostle Paul said, man, that he dies daily, man. Every single day, man, dying to his flesh, man. Not a physical death, man, but a spiritual death, man. Because this is a spiritual warfare, man, that is attacking the Black community, man. And we have to continue to fight it with these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. With brotherhood, with sisterhood, man. All passed down from the true and righteous leaders of Israel, man. You understand? That's what we continually have to push and push and push for, man. You want to know your identity, man. You want to ask questions in classes, man. Even if the question may seem a little off, man. Ask those questions, man. That's why we have scripture breakdown classes, man, and any other classes, man. It don't necessarily have to be scripture breakdown classes, but that's what particularly is there for. But ask those questions, man. On or off topic, man. Get those questions answered, man. Let's see here. One moment here, let me see. Let's go to first let's go back to Maccabees, and I believe we're gonna end off on this one here. You understand? So of course, man, you understand, to sum up this whole class, man. Of course, man, don't let our oppressor, man, or these heathens, you understand, draw you away from what the Most High has promised you, man, and what's your rightful act when it comes to these laws, statutes, and commandments, when it comes to the law of brotherhood, the law of sisterhood, and the laws and statutes and commandments for Israel, man. Barbarno, man. Don't be lied to, man. Don't be brainwashed, man. Continue to, gird up your loins and continue to learn this truth, man. Don't be brainwashed when it comes to who your true leaders are, man. Because the true leaders only dwell here within the ISUPK, man. Only dwell here within the ISUPK, man. You understand? This is a book of 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. You understand? So of course, man, we are seeing those wicked men here, right here within America, man. Right here within our own community, right here within our own city limits, man. We are seeing this day in and day out, man. Do not be persuaded by these wicked men, man. And good night, man. Do not be persuaded, Shalaya, by those transgender. Do not have pity on them, man. Do not feel sorry for them. You understand? Because according to Joe Biden, you understand, for which he's going to be the president for sure for the next 4 years, that they're going to be the face of America, man. So don't be persuaded, man, by their smooth talking ways, or the way they move, or the way they act, because it's going to get strange. You understand? It is going to get strange, man. So be prepared for all the strangeness to happen, man. And while all that strangeness is happening, man, continue to shed yourself of the world, man. Continue to want to love your brothers and sisters, man. Continue to follow after righteous leadership, man. And once again, that righteous leadership is only here within our ISUPK and the manager that I'm in the class. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK. Started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes versus commandment. You can read about this in Numbers chapter 18, verses 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. We have Purim. This falls on the 14th date and 15th date of the 12th month. Thursday, February 25th, and Friday, February 26th. And you can read about this in Esther chapter 9, verses 20 through 31. Remind occupant I go out to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. Shalom.